Okay, I walked around and saw people did a really good job on that. So let's kind of go over just a few examples in 1984, this first page, that talk about sensory details. All right, so Odalis, what was one that you found? Okay, about the cold day, about him feeling the cold. All right, that's perfect, because that's the sense of touch. Even though you're not touching something, it's still the sense that your body is feeling that you're feeling cold. All right, so Max, what was another example? Okay, the smell of boiled cabbage, perfect. Okay, a lot of times people, when they write their stories, they don't think of the smells. They'll put the obvious things like sights, they'll talk about some of the sounds, but they won't do things like that that are kind of obscure, like smells. Okay, so that was perfect. All right, and let's just do one more. Greg, what's another one that you found? I walked by and saw that you had a pretty good one. Okay, that his varicose ulcer, he could feel the pain in that. So again, that's the sense of touch. He's feeling the pain in his leg. And again, it's not something like touching something, but it's still the sense of touch. Okay, so that's perfect. You guys did perfect on that. All right, let me kind of describe to you how to get this thing to work for storybird.com. Okay, so again, write this down on your notes. All right, so what you do is you go to storybird.com. So you log on to that, and there's a thing that says how to create an account. So go ahead and do that tonight, or we'll do that in the computer lab tomorrow if the computer lab's open. Otherwise, try to do this tonight. All right, so you go on to storybird.com and you create an account with it. Okay. Once you've done that, you'll find my assignment if you put in this code. So write this down again. It's UC58A. Write down that code, and that's what you use to find to link it to my account and to start with this. So go ahead and write that down. Once you've done that, this is an assignment with the partner. So what I want you to do is your usual partner. What I want you to do is there's a thing where you drop down and there's a list of people's names. Find your partner's name and let your partner into your story, and you guys work collaboratively on this. What I want you to do is to write this thing down, like one person writes a paragraph, then the next person writes a paragraph. So I want you to do it like that. That's how I want you to create your story. And once you see the story that I put together, it's called Sensory Details, but you'll see my name and you'll see a picture of the Bay Bridge. What I did is I found a picture of the Bay Bridge that shows a picture of San Francisco on the back. So I want you to kind of make your story using that as the background. Okay. So what I'm going to look for, give me a second to take a look at this, is that, some weird sounds going on here, is that you have, this has to be, I didn't write it up here, so write this down. It has to be 200 words long. So between you and your partner, it's got to come together to 200 words. One person does 100 words, the other person does 100 words, so it gets to 200 words altogether. And I put the due date for this thing as Thursday, and as I said before, I'll try to get us into the computer lab to work on this. And let me double check a few other things here. All right, so I think that's pretty much what I'm looking for. So that you use the 5 senses, that you do this thing on storybird.com, and that each you and your partner have 100 words to do this thing.
That was 3 minutes and 34, still going.